Okay, let's start. Synesius' entrance. Ready? Go.
Where is she? Where is she? My life is empty since she left. Marina.
I love him. Oh, I love him. But I won't go to him.
Marina. There you are, my darling. Come to me quick. I'm aflame.
You know I can't.
Marina, please.
Why are you calling me so? You don't really want me.
Hold it. Wait 1 minute, please.
Nothing's happening.
Look, kids, there's just not enough juices. I'll tell you what I want. Kimberly, you're on the platform, right?
Yeah.
All right. Sit down instead. And when you're seated, I want a little more,
I think I know.
Okay. Buddy, on your next line, next speech, rather, what is it exactly?
Not want you, but I'm half mad for wanting you. Don't you want me?
All right. After you say not want me, cross over and onto the platform and sit next to Marina. Let's try it again,
All right.
okay? Take your time, relax.
Why are you calling me so?
Go.
Why are you calling me so? You don't really want me.
Not want you, but I'm half mad for wanting you. Don't you want me?
Buddy, look, excuse me. I want you to sit right next to Marina, okay?
Like this?
Yes, that's right. Now, buddy, you're in a great state of frustration. You're on fire for Marina. The scene has a simple motivation. She's your wife. She's refusing you. You're in a desperate need to go to bed with her, okay? Good. Now, Kimberly, you have to help him. After all, you're in the same condition, too.
Yeah, but I'm not going to go to bed with him until the men agree to stop making war.
Uh-huh. But that doesn't mean that you don't want to. If you don't want to, and we as an audience don't see how much you really need to be with him, then the whole thing's out the window. Okay? Good. Let's try it again, all right?
All right.
Why are you calling me so?
Why are you calling me so? You don't really want me.
Not want you,
Easy.
but I'm half mad for wanting you.
Easy.
Don't you want me?
No. At least not until there's a peace treaty. And no more war.
A peace treaty's what I want, too.
Easy. Keep going.
Then you know what you must do.
We'll have our own private peace treaty.
Keep going. Keep going. I guess your mother didn't like it.
What were you thinking about?
Mary. Strange, beyond words, to have lost the child who, of all my children, was the one I understood best, and who, I know, was most like me, and whose life I thought I could foresee so clearly. And to have lost her and feel this surely is the greatest loss, and to weep, and at the same time, have to smile. Am I losing my mind, do you think?
No. Have you had anything to eat?
Oh, I had my egg this morning. Thank you for the tea, though, dear.
It's appropriate, really. Mary was always the one that could make you laugh.
Yes.
No matter what the circumstances. Frank would so earnestly organize our arguments about whatever. And Pat would say, hold it, Frank. Better send Mary in first to soften her up.
Oh, yes, and I knew exactly what they were doing. And it worked every time anyway. It's a terrible thing to be putty in the hands of your own children. Ho, ho. Are you all right?
I'm better now that I'm here.
It has to seem fragile to have lost your husband and now your oldest friend in such a short space of time.
Oh, Maeve, you don't have to comfort me.
Ah, yes,
Never mind, of course you do. Oh, Maeve. I love you so much.
Oh.
If there was anything on this earth that I could make this easier for you.
I know that, darling, and I thank you. And this really is the best of all, talking and being able to cry when I need to and laugh when I want to. And to make myself say out loud and to understand what I'm saying, that my Mary is dead, not her soul, that she won't be walking through that door again. Not for me, not for her father, not for her husband, not for her child. Oh, God help us, it all seems to make no sense.
Ma?
Oh, Siobhan. Oh, gosh, you've gotten here so soon, and I'm so glad that you're here. Oh, thank you, Joe.
I'm so sorry.
It's madness, isn't it? It just is so unreal.
All the way home in the car, I was pretending that it wasn't real. Listen,
What?
I have to ask you. Was she... I mean, was there anyone there with her?
Yes, I had spoken with her, and she knew that her father was there and I was there, and Father McShane had given her last rites, and Jack was right beside her, talking to her when she died.
Oh, God!
Someone said, I don't remember who now, but she wasn't in any pain.
No, she was not. Her
neck was broken by the impact, Joe, which was a blessing. Medically speaking, it was a miracle that she ever regained consciousness.
You mean so she talked to Mother
Yes.
and Jack?
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. How can you be so calm?
Well, it's very interesting, dear, let me tell you. But after nearly 50 years, I have no doubt what it is that I believe. And I believe that Mary's soul is Mary. And that soul is still alive with God and in heaven. Not any gentle words in a better place, no, but heaven with God. And I'm so grateful that I believe it.
So am I.
Which is not to say that any of this is very easy. It's the hardest thing ever, Siobhan. But I'm just so sad for all of us here without her. Especially Ryan and her Jack. God help him. He's left Ryan here with us, but he's downtown by himself.
No.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Oh. Where's Daddy?
He's upstairs with the babes. At least he can cry. Why don't you go up to see him, dear?
Ma. I love you.
Come on.
I'm sorry, the bar's closed.
I know that. I'm just here to see if there's anything I can do.
What can anyone do?
I wondered if they could use another pair of hands or something. Go shopping, help straighten up.
Well, you could check with Maeve.
Maybe I'll just write a note and leave it at that.
No, she's just out in the
Well,
kitchen.
I'm not really close to the family, and I barely knew Mary.
I'm sorry. I put you off. I didn't mean to. I'm scrounging around for things to do myself.
You're Dr. Coleridge, aren't you? I've seen you in pediatrics.
Yes. Hi. I've seen you too.
Adam Cohen.
Hi.
You didn't put me off.
Good. It's hard to know what to say. The Ryans are like my adopted family. This is stupid. This is already clean.
How about the salt? I've seen Mrs. Ryan gather around the salt shakers and fill them up again.
That's wonderful. Do you want to help?
Please. Mary was about your age, isn't that right?
We've been friends practically ever since the cradle.
They've been talking about it over at the hospital. Seems that she was a very special person.
Yeah. She was really one of a kind.
It must be a terrible loss for you.
Oh, compared to Maeve and Johnny, Yeah.
I wonder if you could advise me a little bit. I don't know what's appropriate here, and, well, I'm just an acquaintance, and maybe the Ryans want just the immediate family around right now. As I was brought up, there was always a lot of visitors when there was a death, but...
It's the same here. The wake's tonight, and I know it'll be packed.
You think it would be an intrusion if I went in to see her now?
Not at all. Come on, I'll take you.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Okay, it'll make me feel useful.
Well, in that case, after we finish the salt?
Now, believe me, I have all day to do this. And I think she'd like very much to see you. Come on.
Okay, thanks.
We're gonna go down and see Jack.
Well, I hope you get somewhere. And don't worry about anything here. I've taken the day off.
Oh.
Thanks,
We'll
Faith.
be back.
We haven't officially met. Dr. Adam Cohen, I worked with your brother in neurology.
Oh, yes. This is my husband, Joe.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm very sorry about Mary. I'll see you at the wake.
Thank you. Thank you for coming by.
See you later.
All right, I'll see you. Maeve.
Hi, I'm Dr. Cohen.
Yes.
I just wanted you to know that I'm thinking about you, all of you, and I'm available for help. It includes tending bar on off hours. I used to do that on the weekends.
Slamming doors is rude, Kimberly.
Walking out of rehearsals is rude, Mother. You were awful. How can you do this to me?
I left because I had seen enough, Kim. It's as simple as that.
I suppose you realize that everybody thought you hated it.
Well, they wouldn't be far from wrong.
Mother!
But since you seem so determined to do this production, I am going to spare you my opinion.
Well, I think you better stop sparing me. I already know most of it. I think you better tell me the rest.
If you don't mind, Kimberly, I really would rather not.
But I do mind. Were you walking out on me? Or the play, or what?
I was definitely not walking out on you, darling.
Well, what was it then? Mother, I have to know.
You're not going to like it.
Well, I didn't much like you walking out either, but it didn't kill me.
All right. All right, my problem with your little production of this not-too-classy piece of Greek drama is that I found what went on in that rehearsal hall tasteless, vulgar, and generally dreadful.
You realize what you saw was an early rehearsal?
I saw something very embarrassing.
But nothing's set yet. We were just exploring.
Groping might be a much better term.
It's not a burlesque show, Mother. It's a Greek classic.
Which, in this particular production, is not only tasteless, it is a total waste of your time.
I'm sorry I didn't get into a wonderful production of Romeo and Juliet that you would be proud of me.
Darling, you are not responsible for the play, but you are responsible for being there.
being there.
You are not chained to the wall. You do not have to stay there. Kimberly, if it were me, I would be out of that place at a dead run. I'd be taking classes, studying, doing something constructive.
But it isn't you.
No, thank heaven. And when I think that you're going to be on that stage, half-dressed...
Mother, you have to let me make my own decisions.
Well, considering the decisions you've made so far about this production, I'm sorry I don't have much confidence on that score.
But you don't seem to understand. What everybody is telling me is that it's better to be in a play, any play, than all the classes in the world.
Oh, Kimberly, I find that hard to believe.
Well, it doesn't matter if you believe it or not, because it doesn't have anything to do with you.
Look, Kim, it may be a little bit late in the day, and I may not have much experience as a mother, but you are my responsibility, and I am going to give you whatever guidance I can.
Guidance. Walking out on my rehearsal, humiliating me in front of everyone, hurting my feelings and Chester's and Buddy's.
Well, I assure you I was only doing what all the rest of your opening night audience will do, if you are lucky enough to have an opening night audience.
We will. You just wait and see.
Hello, Seneca.
Is everything all right in here? Good voices.
Yeah, we were just discussing Kimberly's play.
No, everything is not all right. She walked into my rehearsal today and then walked right out in the middle of it.
Really?
Well, I'm afraid it wasn't very good.
Why don't you tell him what you told me, Mother? That it's cheap and vulgar and dirty.
Really?
Really?
It isn't. Seneca, could you come down to my rehearsal, please? I want you to see it.
Well, I really don't think that my opinion means much, Kim.
Oh, it does. I want you to see it because you can be objective, please.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I just want somebody to tell Mother that we're not a bunch of kinky weirdos doing something awful.
Yeah, well, you tell me where or when. I'll be there as soon as I can. Right now, I'm afraid I have some bad news to give you.
Bad news?
Yeah. Last night, Mary Ryan was killed in an automobile accident.
Come on, Jack, it's Siobhan and Joe.
Okay.
Oh, God. Jack?
I know. Your voice sounded like... What are you doing here?
Siobhan called home last night. Johnny told her. We just got in the car.
On your honeymoon. I'm sorry.
I talked to Mother and Daddy, and they told me what happened.
Nothing to tell. Car crash, that's it. Siobhan, I don't feel like company.
Why don't we have some breakfast?
Yeah, that's a good idea. We won't stay long. We don't expect anything. Well, why don't you take a shower and breakfast will be ready when you come out.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't need you to cook for me. Or to take care of me, or... I don't need anything except to be left alone. Please.
Okay. What about errands? Do you want us to pick up Ryan for you? Do you want to ride up there and get her? Make calls?
What about calling people?
Parents are doing that.
Jumbo, Sister Mary
She's away. I'll get hold of them later.
But the wake's tonight.
Your parents are taking care of that, too. I'm not. They want wakes and funerals and masses and prayers. That's fine. I can't stop them. But I'm not a part of it. I'm not involved.
Jack, you can't just withdraw.
I can do any damn thing I please. Doesn't matter what I do.
We better let him be. Maybe try later this afternoon.
Just a minute. Mother said that you had talked to Mary. I just wondered if she mentioned me or...
She said two things. One was the man in the green hat. The other, she loved me. And she was dead. Goodbye. Appreciate you coming.
We're going. Siobhan.
We'll call you.
Don't.
Well, then you call us. We'll see you tonight.
Go be with your family, Siobhan. I'm fine.
Veronica always wanted to be a part of the in crowd, but getting out could be murder. Winona Ryder, Kristen Slater, and Shannon Doherty star in the Sunday night movie, Heathers. Sunday night at 8 on SoapNet.